Back. I just had to restart the computer. Restream. Here we go. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alrighty, we're back. Alright, thanks for waiting. Yeah, every time I connect this stupid iPad, anytime I put on the screen mirroring for the iPad, my stream always drops or gets frozen or gets disconnected. So yeah, it is iPad and Apple problem. You can't really do that. So whatever. We're good. We're good. Here we go, and then Twitch. Get my chat back out. Channel. Just want to double check the stream. Yeah, it is looking good. Alright, we're Gucci. Okay, we're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna type it out for you guys. I wanted to write. It's just more fun to write, but sometimes you just have to do this. So gratitude. Practice number 2. You guys can see it, right? Yeah, it should be good. Okay. So this is what I normally do. We're just going to do gratitude practice for today, and it can be anything. So it'll be like, I am so happy and grateful for the wonderful stream that I am presenting today, because I am excited to show behind the scenes of a daily life of an entrepreneur. Here we go. Can be anything. Number 2, I am so happy, or it can be this. I am truly blessed that the gift of health is keeping me alive, because I am healthy, fit, and strong. Can be anything. I am truly thankful for the wonderful, healthy food that I eat, because it nourishes me and makes me strong. Anything. You can talk about anything. You can have gratitude for anything you want. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright. You can talk about your relationships with your family. So with all my heart, thank you for simple. You can talk about your finances. You can say, I am so happy and grateful. Can be anything that I got to pay for my cell phone bill because I can contact anyone from anywhere and have data. There you go. You can be grateful for your bills that you paid, which is really good. Because when you pay for it, think about why do you have it. Don't think about, crap, I gotta pay for my cell phone bill, or crap, I have to pay for my insurance. So you can say, I am so happy and grateful for my car insurance because my car is protected from anything that can happen. Think about it. Some people will be like, oh crap, I have to pay for my insurance. Oh crap, I have to pay for my rent. Oh crap, I have to pay for the utilities. How about this perspective shift? Just shift it. I am so happy and grateful that I can pay for my utilities because I have internet, heating, and water. There you go. Think about why. Why do you have it? Start showing some appreciation, even it sucks to pay it. Believe me, it will get better. And the more you do it, it gets even better. Be like, oh my goodness, I never thought about it. I have heating. In the cold winter weather, I have heat in my home. I have internet that works. I have water that I can drink. I have a water that I can shower with. I have electricity that I can put my food in my fridge and they can preserve it. Whatever it is. Here we go. Anything. What else can I be grateful for? Okay. I'm so happy and grateful for my cup of coffee this morning because it gives me the energy through the day. I'm truly thankful my guitar because I can learn and play the songs I want to play. Anything. I am so happy and grateful that the ads are performing well for my business because I am able to reach out to people to help with my services. Just like that. Once you reach your 10 gratitude practices or 10 list of 10 things you're grateful for in your list, when you're done, go back and read it. Read it out loud, read it to yourself, but truly mean it and truly feel it. So, for instance, I am so happy and grateful for the wonderful stream that I am presenting today because I'm excited to show behind the scenes of a daily life of an entrepreneur. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Three times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The reason why we say thank you 3 times is because the universal numbers are 3, 6, and 9. So that's the Tesla number. Nikola Tesla talks about 369. It's like a frequency. So we want to tap into frequency. So I am truly blessed that the gift of health is keeping me alive because I'm healthy, fit, and strong. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm truly thankful for the wonderful, healthy food that I eat because it nourishes me and makes me strong. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With all my heart, thank you for my wonderful friends and family because they appreciate and support me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy and grateful that I got to pay for my cell phone bill because I can contact anyone from anywhere and have data. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy and grateful for my car insurance because my car is protected from anything can happen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy and grateful I can pay for my utilities because I have internet, heating, and water. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so happy and grateful for my cup of coffee I had this morning because it gives me the energy throughout the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm truly thankful for my guitar because I can learn and play the songs I want to play. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy and grateful that the ads are performing well for my business because I'm able to reach out to people and help with my services. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there you go. That's my gratitude. Every day, some of them are the same, and they're different things. Sometimes it can be all of it the same thing, depending on what I'm feeling. I just write it out. Sometimes, if I'm on the go, I just go get my phone out, get notes. If I'm driving somewhere, here we go. I just open the notes, type in number 1, period, and then here we go. So you type in this one. I am so happy and grateful now that the money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. There you go. Oh, not. Sometimes I have to adjust it because of my accent, and then you'll be like, I'm so happy and grateful now that the money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Anything. Anything. Alright. Next thing, I'll check my messages, so I'll just check. Oh, so I was telling my dad that Lewis Hamilton is going to Ferrari next year. Really, why? Looks like he wanted change and so pretty fun to watch for Ferrari and him win races. Okay, so business, back to business. So this is one of my business chats. The race to 6A2, and then there's also the race to 6A2-2. I'm doing a high ticket affiliate marketing. So this is what I do. So basically that's what we do. Yeah, and go just kind of read the chat, see what's happening. There we go. I have decided to do Twitch streams of my daily life and behind the scenes of for Gary B talking about that in real life streams will be big in 2024. Oh yeah, I got sweats under my armpit. Oh boy, I'm getting sweaty. Here we go. So that's one of it. So when you do gratitude, you read a book, you read all kinds of different things, and now you just go from there. That's interesting. I used to be using Streamlabs, but Streamlabs is not really great, in my opinion, because you have to do a lot of different things. Um, I just have to cancel my subscription, so manage membership pseudo cancel. I'm taking a break from this. Continue canceling. I don't care. There we go. Awesome, awesome. I just found that OBS is better, and then you can move everything over to Restream, and then you can stream on multiple platforms. Yeah, so I want to talk about like Gary Vee on streaming. There you go. There we go. It's so there we go. I posted in the chat. it's a good way to practice community skills, presenting skills, and show other people that there is something great what you're doing. Okay, there's that. Oh shit. Yeah. So now, next thing is ChatGPT. Here we go. um. So I'm thinking. So now we have. What we're doing is we're looking for leads. So with high ticket affiliate marketing, or if you're doing small ticket affiliate marketing, you work by getting sales directly or indirectly. But if you want to speed up the process, you're gonna have to do a lot of direct selling, a lot of marketing for your own personal thing. So, oh shit. Um. So there's what you do as an online. Whoa, that's bars. You can't get rich by renting out your time. There you go. So basically, for me, as an um, online entrepreneur or online business, whatever it is, you have to play a lot into the online world. So it's all about creating content, things like that. So there you go. Yeah, there was a post I made yesterday. This one I attract multiple streams of income that provide me with the freedom to live life on my own terms, and I even wrote out uh, a description part of it. So there you go. So that's when we are doing it. Holy, I'm getting really thirsty the more I talk. So basically, my job right now is to find more leads for my business. And what kind of leads I'm looking for? I'm looking for itchy buyers. People who are already interested in making income, or interested in looking for another product, or interested to do something. I'm not looking for tire kickers. I'm not looking for those people who are just bystanders, just watching, things like that. So my job is to find leads. So um, Facebook groups of small ticket affiliate marketing. So we can do this, and then we'll look for it on Facebook. So struggles of small ticket business, small ticket affiliate marketing. There we go. So we use ChatGPT to get an idea of what they do. So low commission rates fair to small ticket items typically have lower price points, which means the commission rates for affiliates are much lower compared to high ticket items. So there's nothing here? Kinda sucks though. There's so many Facebook groups. I think there's like 70 million Facebook groups you can actually look around and be a part of. Yeah, it's a crazy amount. I see, I see. Alright. Okay, how about this? Small ticket business versus high ticket business. Comment below why. Nah, that one sucks. We're pointing down. What's more profitable? go. This is one of the Facebook groups I've been before, and I've gotten leads from there. But the problem is with this group, there, if we add members, like if we go here, click on the members, you can see everyone. Like new to the group, members near you, and then I would actually start adding all these people as a friend. And the next thing I know, that I'm just getting bombarded by people who are trying to pitch me on their business and stuff like that. So I'm not looking for those kind of people. We're not looking to pitch people anymore. We're looking to attract people, and we're looking for itchy buyers, people who want to have their primal needs met. And what are primal needs? It can be like need more money to pay for their living, to have more time freedom with their friends and family, anything, something that they're struggling to achieve, and how we can help them out. So that's the goal of 2024, is find those people, and we gotta tap into them. And the market percentage of those people, it's very small, but it's gonna help. All right. Oh dear. All right. Make money. Or I'm a nurse, so let's go see some nurse groups. Whoa. Nurse entrepreneurs? Hmm. Let's see here. Make money. $9.5K members. Discussions. Look at these. These are the people that we want. Interested. All these are people who are looking to make money outside of their nursing job. All right. A day ago, anyone else? Yeah, so it takes some work, but once you find it, like things like this, boom. And this was posted a couple days ago. So this is very recent. See, as a mom, retired nurse, I started working from home part-time remotely, 5 to 15 hours a week. I earned six-figure income in 8 months. Our firm is expanding to educate and coach families, training provided. If you're interested, send me a DM. See? And then look, that's a lot of leads. These are people who have the mind that they're looking for something outside of their job. There's because I'm a nurse, I've worked with a lot of nurses. A lot of them are diehards. They're gonna do nursing. That's it. Nothing else matters. We're just gonna do nursing. Clock in, clock out. Okay, by all means, if you're happy and content with that, go with it. But I'm looking for people who are looking to have something outside of their job, to expand, or have something on top of their job. Because I say they love nursing and they just want to have a little bit more money so they can go vacations a little bit more often, or just be at home more often so they can be going to casual instead of going to a position where they work Monday to Friday. There's a set. You have a position, you have to do this no matter what. If you want a vacation, you have to put it in, and if you're approved for a vacation, you will get it. If you're not, you keep working. This is your position, this is what you signed up for. There are some nurses who just want to step away from that, be more casual, be like picking their own hours, which I do. I pick out my own hours, I work here and there, because I do want to work as a nurse. I enjoy helping people. I want to see the patient in their home and help them out, because I do care about it. There you go. See, these are all leads you can just add. Like, this is crazy. Alright, I want to go back to the training video that I watched. Um, we'll take a look into it. I'll put it here. Here it is.
We're talking to ourselves, right? We're saying, man, I'm sick and tired of losing money on opportunities that don't make me no money. Man, I absolutely hate selling to my friends and family members and feeling embarrassed.
I'm
Man, I hate
stuck.
selling to uninterested strangers. I'm tired of being rejected. So these are secret whispers that are going on in all of our minds. As I can go find, I actually have pulled up a study here. Look at this. Okay. This is why I'm not greedy. Okay. There's over 70 million groups on Facebook. Okay, there's 70 million groups on Facebook, right? So there's enough for everybody in GPM to have a ball. Okay? But watch this. This is where it gets really, really good. Okay? So now I'm gonna go into, let's say, this group right here, which is nurses and midwives of Australia. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do, if this was my category, I'm gonna build a profile, a Facebook profile of 5,000 nurse friends. Okay, because you remember, Facebook will allow you to have 5,000 friends. Now, the reason why we want to do this is because we want to become a big fish in a small pond, right? So, like when people are running ads, it's based on impressions. So they're not getting in front of the same people over and over again unless they do retargeting. And we all know how powerful retargeting is, right? But when you have a Facebook profile, it has built in retargeting. Because if I have 5,000 friends that are all nurses, handpicked, right? And I speak to their needs and I make content that shows them that I have value for them, right? Then now I have what's called a network, right? And we all know your network equals your net worth. So that's why we focus on getting 5,000 friends of very specific people that we have profiled. We know everything about them. We know their pain points. We know what keeps them up at night. We know everything. Okay. Now watch this. So now I've got a built-in lead generation supply because guess what? The average person that runs ads is not getting 5,000 leads, right? But I can get 5,000 leads, right? And essentially prospects that I can build a relationship over time. And then as they get burnt out, as these primal needs arise, as I know they will, they're gonna start reaching out to me. Okay, this is why I've signed up so many nurses, like it's not even funny. Okay, so many chiropractors, like it's crazy. All right, now watch this. Now here's the secret sauce. Okay, here's the secret sauce. So now I've done the 90%. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come into this group. Okay, and inside of this group, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the search results, and I am going to type in make monies. Okay, you guys seen the memes? Make monies. Okay, I'm gonna type in make money. Now, why am I going to type in make money? Because I want to do keyword research. Okay. I want to find buyer intent based off of keywords. So if somebody wrote a post about making money, what does that mean? They want to make money. If a nurse, hello, somebody, writes a post about making money, it means that there's a reason why they want to make money, right? So look what this nurse says. What is a side hustle of a nurse that helps you make extra money? Okay. I'm a GP nurse, so like a general practice nurse, and I'm looking for something different that'll help with increased cost of living. Hmm. Okay. So one, that's a lead right there. That is a buyer intent lead. That is a person who's raised their hand and said, I'm looking for extra money. But here's where it gets even better. Watch this. So I'm gonna go into the comment section. Okay. Remember, there's 70 million groups. Now look at this. If I scroll down, okay, what do I find in here? All right. I'm gonna scroll down. Okay. Now, what you're gonna see is other nurses. Look at this. Following, 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 right? What following means is that they are interested also. They're burnt out too. They're like, I want to make some extra money too. So I'm gonna follow this post. Following, following, following. I'm giving you guys the secrets right now. Following. Okay, now let me break this down. What you're actually viewing, because your mind might not even know what you're seeing right now. Okay, what you're seeing is buyer intent. Okay, this person right here who lives in Australia. Shout out to all my Aussies. Okay, this person is literally raising their hand and saying, I want to make money. I'm a nurse and I want to make money. Tanya, I'm a nurse. I want to make money. This person, I'm a nurse. I want to make money. Okay. All of these people are saying, I want to make money. Okay. Now you will have people like this lady who says, sounds like an MLM, but okay, stay away from MLMs. Okay. You will have those people. But you know what? We just swerve the R8 right around her and we keep going. Okay. We keep going. Right. But not only the ones that have raised their hand and said, I am looking to make money also. We have all these people. I drive for Uber Eats. I earn $400 a week for about 10 hours. You think this person wouldn't want to know what's going on over here in the world of Enagic? The, Dale works Uber Eats. Of course he's going to want to know. He already got a side hustle, right? So I'm reaching out to Dale and I'm like, yo, Dale, I saw you in this group. Hey, listen, I love Uber Eats, by the way. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for everything you're doing. But I see you're only making $400 a week. You seem like you're an entrepreneur. Do you keep your options open and making additional income streams if it doesn't affect what you're currently doing? If it doesn't get in the way of you driving Uber? Do you keep your options open? Dell's like, yeah, I do, because this 400 a week, Brandon, it's not working for me. Okay, boom. Well, hey, Dell, check this out. I'm actually getting ready to head out to a meeting, but let me get you some information about what I'm doing and why I think that it could help you. Guys, there's endless leads. This is how I'm ranking up so quick, okay? The cat's out of the bag because I love you, okay? All day, all right? Anything, following. Here's another lead, okay? This is only page one of 62, okay? Look at this. Following, agency, this thing, that thing, right? So my point is that this is where the leads are, okay? This is just one strategy, by the way. I have a lady who's brand new in this business. She got 7.
Here we go. So that's one way of doing it. Yeah, you just go around, do the key research, like, yeah, I see all this. I'm interested. So you just go around and you just add them. Sometimes you just have to go around. Yeah, it won't work. There you go. view all the comments. There you go. Sometimes there you go. You can add friend. Add friend. You just add like a few of them, just like that. Easy. And then when they accept your friend request, then oh, there you go. Sometimes it just does that. They like have certain settings on the profile. You can't really add them, so you just have to do a couple at a time. Just move on to the next, just like that. Oh, doesn't work. There you go, that one worked. Can't add that one, can't add that one. So you just have to message. Okay. Can you generate me a friendly reach out message to someone who is interested in making extra money on the top their nursing job. That's a little too big. It's a little too make it short. There you go, that's one way of doing it. What are they saying? Nice. I'm getting super hungry, holy crap. I eat soon. Alright. Now we can do this. And just message those people. Just like that. I hope you're doing well. I saw you're interested in making money. And this is in Nurse Entrepreneurs. You just have to step outside of your comfort zone and just do it. You just spam it out. I would do maybe like 10 to see if it works. See if that intro message works. There you go, in Florida, perfect. Go, and then you just keep reading the comments. Just handpick them. There you go. So we're looking for buyer's intent in this business. Let's go. another thing I wanted to check. I have to wait. No, not that one. I just have to pull this over to the side. So I just wanted to make sure that is not showing confidential stuff. Okay, back. That's mental. There we go. So ads reporting. Let's see. Go way back until now. Update. Alright. So I have 3 ads running. Retargeted ads. So I made 2 new ones about 3-4 days ago, and that's the bottom 2. They started a few days ago. Wow. The cost per lead is insane for this one. So Facebook has a new system, and I wouldn't call it AI. It's just more algorithm. So it started January 29, so let's do 28 until now. So factory's been running, sales are returning that off. Okay. So you want to measure your business. When you're doing ads, when you're doing numbers, when you're putting money out there, you want to measure it on a day-to-day basis because you want to know what's happening. You want to see if the business is working. And you monitor every day for a little while. I'll be like, okay, after a certain time, like from this to this, let's say for a week or 2 weeks, be like monitoring, checking the costs and everything, then you go from there. Alright. So I turned off this one. This one doesn't exist anymore. Alright, pivot table. Okay. This is crazy. Alright. So it looks like the new ad I made with the test, it's working so far. That's good. And we will see in a week with the new demographic I added if the cost per result will come down. And then so far this one has been not so good. Oops. Okay, factory. Okay, it's been good. For entire month of January, it's been pretty good. $6.37. It's okay. It's okay. Could be better, but it's okay. And I even turned off the 2 of them, the sales 3.0, because man, the cost per result was just not good. And as you see, there's 2 factories. So I made this was an older one. I copied the ad, and what you do, you copy it, and you made some changes to the target, and you run it against your old ad, and you see if it will perform better. And so far, it performed about $1 per result better in an entire month. So that is good. That's what you want to see. So you monitor for like a couple weeks, see if any changes, like if there's drop per result, and then after a month, you reevaluate your ad, see if you go keep it going, make adjustments, or turn it off. Um, the other thing is when you make a new ad in a new ad system, then what it does, it takes about 7 days for the algorithm to set in, for the Facebook algorithm to set in, so you can put it out there for results. Alright. I'm getting super hungry. Oh my goodness. I gotta eat. Alright. Another thing is I wanted to touch base is you don't want to spam add friends to every single person on the Facebook, because what that does, it will lock you out of Facebook. Facebook will say, oh, whoa, 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 you're sending too many friend requests, so we're gonna lock you up. Oh yeah, so we made a new we had a team call a couple days ago, so we got the improvement. So how do I forward this? We'll just copy it. Okay, cool. Man, yeah, the more you do this, the more you see it's like a video game in your life. You have to do all these different things. So let's say if we're playing World of Warcraft. So World of Warcraft, there's a lot of crafting going on. So what you do, you go get some information or materials over there, and you get another one over there. You put it together, and then you get a new piece of item, just like that. The same thing with question. You do your question there, get the information, your reputation, all that stuff. You build it up so you can get whatever you want, a new mount, new title. Yeah, so the same thing in your life. You go around, start researching, getting information, making a new recipe, and then you apply it, and then you have a new cake. All right. Okay. Hmm.
Ready?
Why am I playing this over and over again? I'm just typing YouTube. Oh shit. Here we go. I have to go to washroom, so I'll be right back. I'm just gonna play something for you guys.
What kind of car do you drive, and would you buy it again?
So this is the Tesla Cybertruck, and yes, I would definitely buy it again.
What would you say the best thing about the car is?
Best thing is the comfortability of it. It's kind of a weird thing to say with the truck, but the ride height is the highest of any Tesla, and it's definitely the most comfortable Tesla I've owned so far.
What would you say the worst thing about the car is?
Worst thing right now, it's kind of a weird thing to say, but the intention is 50-50. The second thing is it was getting a lot of fingerprints beforehand, but now that we have the wrap, it kind of helps with it. And the third thing is the doors. They're a little bit heavy, but besides that, I mean, kind of comes with the territory with a big heavy metal truck.
What kind of car do you drive, and would you buy it again?
So this is the Tesla Cybertruck.
Okay, I'm interested to see some swaps going on for a Cybertruck. I'm interested to see what people will do, like put a Cummins in that. Oh man, I would do it. I'd be like, I'm gonna rip out the whole battery system, and I just put a Cummins in it, a Cummins engine in it. Okay. Here we go. So the message said, attraction, marketing, and organic generation lead strategies. Social media, Reels, Go Lives, which is one of them I'm doing on Twitch and YouTube. Launch post, stories, strategy, referrals list, joining groups and posting, adding people from groups and messaging them, commenting, liking posts outside of your business, all that. There you go. Okay, cool. There we go.
What do you believe about depression? Do you believe depression is a real thing?
I believe that feeling depressed is real. I don't believe depression as a clinical disease is real, no.
Really?
Correct.
You don't believe people can be clinically depressed?
I think PTSD is very real. Unfortunately, I have some friends who suffer from that. I know that feeling depressed is real. I believe that the number one power you have against these things are trying to take control of your own mind and affecting your own life. I believe that it's not healthy to hand over all your power and believe that depression is an outside disease that you can't affect. I know that when I've had difficult periods in my life, and also many of my friends, like I've
There's some bad things he talks about, so there you go.
said, suffered from PTSD and been through terrible things. I've lived a very difficult life, and I know people who have. That the things that made them feel better is when they woke up and said, you know what, I'm not going to allow this to damage me anymore. I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to get up and I'm going to fight this as hard as I can. When I'm sitting there and saying to men, look, life as a man is shit. It's always been shit. It's never been good. When men wake up and say, I'm depressed and life is hard and I'm sad and I'm struggling right now, I say, okay, throughout history, men have always struggled. Happiness is for children and women. Name a time in history it was better to be a man. Was it better to be a man in World War II? Was it better to be a man on the Titanic? Was it better to be a man in the Napoleonic Wars? Was it better to be a man when you were sitting in Vienna and the Mongol horde arrived, ready to decapitate any male and enslave all the females? When's it ever been good to be a man? Building the pyramids, was that fun? It's always sucked. The only time being a man ever is good is if you become an exceptional man, which is even something feminists admit, because feminists sit and complain about men and say, well, men have this, men have that, but they're talking about 2% of men.
Fascinating.
They don't talk about all men. They say men have the best jobs. 2% of men have the best jobs. Most men carry trash. So you're talking crap. So everyone accepts that the best possible human experience that exists is the top 2% of men. Anything below that sucks as a man. You're better off being a chick. So what I say to men is, look, life's hard, it's always gonna be hard, it's always gonna suck, it always has. The only way to get out is to become excellent and perform at a level where your echelon is so high that you get to live this brand new experience. You need to become strong and smart and interesting and charismatic. You need to become rich, powerful, well-known, connected. You need to do it. I think that as a man, your happiness comes from feeling respected over feeling loved. And the reason perhaps you're happy now is because you have more respect for yourself because of the decisions you're making. And you have self-respect.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of men, even if they have self-respect, if nobody else respects them, they're struggling. I think male depression can be fixed with respect.
I want to tap into depression. What's your thoughts on that?
I think that it's massively overdiagnosed. I say depression isn't real because I speak in absolutes. I think the idea of feeling depressed is real. I don't feel like it's a clinical disease that you catch from the sky and it can't be fixed. I feel like depression is feedback, pain is feedback, and your mind and body is telling you something must change. And if you make those changes, you will feel happier. I don't buy into the idea that it is a disease. I think it's situational, and you must change your situation and your actions and your decisions to feel better. And that's why I say it's not real. It's not a disease. I do not believe in depression. That's just who I am as a person. I don't believe in it. I do not believe in things that take power away from me. So, and people sit there and they try very hard to convince me it's real, which is actually quite interesting because it's always usually depressed people who sit there and try very hard to defend this idea. If you're so scared, if depression's so terrible, why are you sticking up for it? Why are you fighting so hard to convince me it's such a powerful force? Why shouldn't you be doing the opposite? Shouldn't you be listening to me? Whose team are you on? Like, do you want to be depressed? Like, it's insanity. These people who are so desperate to push this idea. Said this many times before. I don't believe in things that take away power from me. I don't care if depression is real. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't believe in something that takes away power from me because I can't become depressed if I don't believe in depression. And that allows me to shield my mind from the idea of being a depressed person. I can feel depressed temporarily, but I can never become a depressed person because it doesn't exist. You can lock me in a Romanian jail cell for 93 days with cockroaches. I will not be depressed. I will feel a little bit sad, of course, but I will never become a depressed person because I don't believe in it. And when I say this, depressed people are like, no, depression's real, it's ruined my life, it's taken everything from me, depression's real, depression's real. I said, you sound like it's promotional team. You sound like it's
their
PR
God.
team.
It's their God. They're worshiping it.
You're worshiping it because it gives you a cure-all excuse for your monumental failures, as opposed to waking up and going, you know what, maybe I'm a fuck up. Nothing to do with depression. Maybe I've just been fucking up. Maybe depression isn't real and I've just been fucking up and I should fix a few of these things.
What have I been reaping?
Absolutely. And you'd be amazed how depression will lose power over your life and lose its ability to destroy your life if you stop giving it so much respect and just wake up and say, let me fix X, Y, and Z. What can I control? Let's pretend I'm completely wrong, right? We can look at situational depression like you just described. We can talk about brain imbalance and chemical imbalance. We can talk about clinical depression that you get and it's chronic and there's nothing we can do about it, whatever. Let's pretend all these things are completely true. The best option, the best thing to do is still to get up, be an adult, control your emotions, be stoic, and do the things you're supposed to do day after day. Laying in bed and doing nothing is never going to be the best option. The best option is still to go to the gym, to work hard, to run your business, and be successful. So it doesn't matter. We're talking about the different positions on the chessboard. But if the rules of the game remain the same, regardless of the position you're still trying to win, you still have to do the same things. So does it even matter at this point? If you come along and say he's depressed because of X and he's depressed because of Y and he's depressed because of Z, and the answer to all of them is still the same thing, then I don't give a fuck why you're depressed. All I know, what I will state as a matter of fact, is this world is hyper competitive, especially as a man. Most men are walking through life and they don't realize that it's constant competition. I was driving here, even as I was driving here, I was looking out the window and I was looking at all these people just walking around. One of them had a fucking croissant. One of them was dressed like a dickhead because it's London. He thinks he fucking looks cool. Looks like a fucking moron.
We've all seen them.
Yep, moron. Some of the dude just talking shit on the phone. Some other guy with headphones in, waiting to be fucking murdered, wouldn't even hear it coming. And all these NPCs, I'm just looking at them going, do they realize they're in endless, constant competition? Every single pound they want, someone else wants. Every single girl they want, someone else wants. There are people like me out here. I will destroy, you could get all 30 of them in a room and I will sit by myself and absolutely annihilate them in any single metric. And they're just sitting there just fucking floundering and wandering through life unaware of how competitive the world is.
Well, and whinging how unfair
And
it is.
whinging and how unfair it is. And this is my point. If the world is truly that competitive, you do not have time to be depressed because it's a non-competitive mind state. You could be depressed for X, Y, Z, whatever. I'm not depressed. And I want the money you want, and I want the girl you want, and I want the status you want, and the car you want, and the house you want. And I'm gonna get it, and you're fucking not. This is the thing about society and MSM and all this garbage and the Matrix. They try and convince you, don't worry if you're being a loser because people feel sorry for you and you'll get attention for it and you'll be okay in the end. And it's all this temporary fixes of dopamine by saying, I'm sad, don't worry bro, you'll be okay. But it's bullshit. They don't care long term. The world doesn't care. Nobody really cares. Chicks don't care. Business doesn't care. You are going to fail. It's kind of interesting because everyone pretends they give a fuck, but nobody does. Especially women. And I know I get attacked for women, but women truly don't give a fuck. If you ask a woman the kind of man she wants, she will never say depressed or sad, ever. She wants a man who is ultra capable, ultra competent. I've literally had women say to me, you know what I love being around you? I'm like, what? I don't have to think. I'm like, what do you mean? Because I just turn up and like, we just walk in the hotel and everyone, staff do anything we want and the jet's just on the runway and we just land and I'm in this beautiful place and I don't even know where I am and I get to just turn my brain off and it's great. Like, they want someone who is fun and spontaneous and charismatic and successful. They don't have time for sad dudes. They don't care. So the world doesn't care. The world has never given a shit about sad men. So if you're gonna sit there and self-diagnose yourself as a sad man, you're gonna have a shit life and nobody's ever gonna give a fuck and you're gonna perpetually lose forever. And that is your decision. I am so scared of being that person. The idea of that terrifies me to the point where I don't even want to accept that as a reality that can possibly exist. I don't give a shit what happens to me in my life. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care if the worst, most heinous things I could possibly imagine happen to me. I know that my sadness, my depression will be temporary because I will never stay a loser. It is against my creed. It's not in my DNA. I disagree that if you feel depressed, I disagree that you cannot affect it and change your life and take control and fix yourself and feel happier. I disagree with that.
Do you think
I refuse to accept that there are people out there who cannot become happy, contented individuals. I refuse to accept we live in a world where God has created people who, no matter how hard they work and how good their life becomes, can't be happy. I don't accept that. I accept that the universe is a very giving place and that God loves all of us. And if you try your best and you work hard, you can become a better person. When I say depression isn't real, I'm saying that because I don't believe in things that can take away power from you. If I believed in depression, I would have been depressed in jail. But I can't be depressed if I don't believe in it. If you don't believe in ghosts, how can you be haunted? You have two people in a haunted house. One believes in ghosts, one doesn't. There's a knock in the night. One wakes up, calls an exorcist, is terrified, looks for a ghost. The other guy doesn't believe in ghosts. Knock in the night, goes back to sleep. It's the belief in the ghost that gives it the power. If I don't believe in depression, I believe in feeling depressed. Sure, we're humans, we have emotions. Sometimes we feel depressed, sometimes we feel happy. I don't believe in the idea of becoming a depressed person who has depression. I don't believe in that. I don't think that's possible for me. So if I don't believe in it, how can it happen? I don't believe in depression. So why would I not adopt the mindset that makes me the most capable predator I can possibly be? Why not adopt the mindset that makes me as competent and as fearsome as possible? If you have to install software in your own mind, why would I not install software that makes me capable of not only driving a Bugatti and flying on private jets, but sitting in a Romanian dungeon covered in cockroaches? I need to be able to do all of it. So why would I believe in something that made me incapable? I don't believe in depression because I think that even the belief in and of itself, when you feel depressed, you'll start to consider maybe I have depression. When you go see a psychiatrist who tells you you have depression, then they want you on pills. It's the belief that goes down the spiral. If I feel sad, I go, I'm depressed today, I'll be fine tomorrow. I do not believe it's a disease that you catch from the sky and you cannot affect. I believe that no matter what happens, I believe you have control of your own mind and you can fight against it. I believe if you change your circumstances in your life, you may feel different. I'll give you a quick example. I had a guy who emailed me saying he was clinically depressed and he was going to kill himself. I obviously am not a psychiatrist, I'm not a doctor. I told him, because I replied to my emails. I said, have you been to a psychiatrist? He said, yes, I'm clinically depressed. I've been on these pills, this amount of time. I'm on antidepressants, it doesn't work. I said, I don't know what to say to you besides this. And he said he lost his girlfriend, that's why I became clinically depressed. I said, listen, go to the gym, get a six-pack first. Once you've got a six-pack, email me again. If you still feel like killing yourself, I don't know what else to say to you. But I'd say, strong body is a strong mind, go train. He went, he started sending me progress pictures, emailing me him getting in better shape, and eventually got a six-pack. He's now a professional bodybuilder. And he said, I can't believe I was considering that. I feel so much better, etc. The doctor was telling him he was clinically depressed and couldn't cure it. He started taking control of his own life, and now he felt better. When I said depression wasn't real.
Bars. It is so true. It's just all in the state of your mind. You just have to flip it. Just flip the switch. Turn it off. And just get to work. Go. Just go.
The number of people who would attack me defending depression. This is what I didn't understand. Right. You say depression isn't real, but depression's ruined my life and it's super real and it ruined my life and I lost my marriage. I'm like, if I told you it wasn't real, you should be coming to me saying, tell me how it's not real. Please help me with my depression. Why are you trying to convince me that it's real? Why are you sticking up for it?
And why are you defending depression?
And why would I adopt the thinking of someone who's sad? Why would you're gonna convince me to take your worldview. You just told me your wife left you, you're fat, and you wanna kill yourself. And you want me to sit here and go, with my perfect life, and go, you know what, I wanna think like this guy. You're out your mind. I don't believe in it. And because I don't believe in it, it's made me the kind of person who can't become depressed. And the reason they don't like me attacking that is because depression is a fantastic way to subdue a population, right? If everybody's depressed, it's hard to have a revolution. You're depressed. Oh, they've locked us all in our houses. I don't want to go outside anyway. I'm sad, right? So depression's a fantastic tool of population control. They have no problem with you being depressed. They have a problem with you being the opposite, principled and energetic. No, you don't want principled, energetic people. That's a problem. Bunch of depressed people, easy. If you had to invade a country, would you rather the opposing army be principled and energetic or depressed?
I'll tell you, I would not want to be invaded by a cheerful army.
Absolutely.
That's scary.
They're having too much fun, right? You want them all to be depressed. So
a morose army is easier to defeat. I agree.
Absolutely. So depression is a defended idea. You're not allowed to even talk about it. You're not allowed to help people get out of it, right? They like the idea of a depressed population. And this is what I say to people. Now, I'm not stupid. I understand like PTSD is real. I understand mental health is real. I'm not saying that, but I say if you're an 18-year-old boy or 18-year-old man and your life is pretty much okay, bacteria didn't steal your eyesight, which could have happened. You never had a car crash and lost both of your legs, which could have happened. You're actually very fortunate. And you wake up and you say, I'm depressed. I think you're an idiot. I don't think you're depressed. I think you've been psyoped. I think you feel a little bit of depression and you can fix that by changing your life. I think if you became rich and strong and smart and successful and you worked hard and you dedicated yourself and you were motivated and you tried your very, very best to become excellent, you probably wouldn't feel depressed anymore, which means it's not a disease, is it? So why would you, the only reason you're even saying you have depression is because you believe in it.
So you're arguing for cause and effect. You're saying if you live a certain way, you're going to feel a certain way.
Absolutely, and I also would argue that I think we've evolutionarily, even though I do believe in God, I think that we've designed ourselves and the human has grown into a way where if you feel depressed or sad, I think that's a fantastic trigger or a warning signal to do something. If you were to say to me, Andrew, you have to complete this monumental task. You have to conquer the world. I would say, okay, but I need a emotional motivation to do that. I need to be unhappy having not completed the task. I need to be uncomfortable, right? If you're uncomfortable being out of shape, you'll get in shape. If you're happy being out of shape, then you're just gonna stay out of shape, right? So if you feel a degree of uncomfortableness inside of your mind, I think it's just your mind telling you that something about your life needs to change.
Yes.
You need to get up and change something. Guys would say to me, I'm depressed because I'm fat and I have no girlfriend. And I'd say, no, you have no girlfriend and you're fat and that's why you're depressed. If you go change those two things, you'd probably be surprised that your disease goes away.
Listen to me, once you realize who you are, you stop operating in desperation.
All right, yeah. Holy shit. I actually sent that message to my buddy of mine who just went through a breakup a couple of weeks ago, and all he's doing is just meditating. There's nothing wrong with meditating, but if you wallow yourself with meditation and try to do nothing about it, like tap into the masculine energy and go do something about it, whatever it may be, instead of just sitting and just meditate your entire day. You can meditate. Meditation is good, but you gotta have some balance to it. So pay attention. All right. So what's the weather like right now? I think it's like really nice. Yeah, 7 degrees. I usually go for a walk around this time, so there you go. But thanks for jumping on the stream. I appreciate it all. Thank you. And yeah, this is just behind the scenes. I'm gonna do more of this on different times of the day where kind of can see a better outlook on what I do behind the scenes. Yeah. And there you go. Feel free to. Yeah, I'm just doing this stream so I can kind of get feedback from other people, see like what I can learn from other people as well. So there's a lot of different things I would like to do. And yeah, thanks for hopping on, and I see you next time. Peace.